Hey guys, welcome back to Fun Fiero. I'm Andy.
I'm Liz.
Guys, we're here to share our fun, love, and passion for all things Disney with you guys. So thanks for hanging out with us today. If you're brand new to our channel, please consider subscribing.
And if you enjoy the video, give it a big thumbs up.
Heck yeah. So today we are bringing you guys something that we've been wanting to do for a while.
But with the twist.
Well, and the reason it's with a twist is because we wanted to do this video of if you had one day to do Disney, right?
How would you do it?
Disney World to be specific. How would you do it, right? And we were planning this video before COVID hit.
So,
All right, and so you could do park hopping, you could do all these things that you simply cannot do right now. So we said, well, what if we say, so if you had one day to do Walt Disney World
during COVID,
how would you do it?
Yes.
So let's just dive right into it.
Absolutely.
And I think we came up with some pretty fun ways to do it.
Yeah, so we're trying to capture the flavor of Disney.
Yes.
Because we can't go to more than one park.
Right.
But we at least want to get glimpses and teasers. So I think we got a pretty good game plan here.
So let's put ourselves kind of set the stage, right? Let's say that we've either checked into our resort already the night before, or we're doing we can go super strict by this, and we've checked into the resort
that morning.
We did a red eye from Colorado, and we're going in the middle of the night.
6 a.m. in the morning, because that's about when the red eye gets there.
Yep, and we're gonna check in.
All right, so we checked in. We said because of the upcoming trip, and we know it's open, we said we were gonna check into the Pop Century.
Yep. So obviously, if
Art of Animation.
If we were going a month,
going there.
If we were going a month later, in November, Art of Animation will be open. So there you go. But since we wanted to stay on the gondola line,
we didn't want to stay on the gondola line because the first thing that we're going to do after we check in is grab the gondola to the Riviera Resort and have breakfast with Mickey at Topolino's Terrace.
Yeah, so we get to do some character dining for breakfast. Yep.
Yes.
And have some fun there, and it's on the gondola line, so that was fun too to actually go on the gondolas. And then, after breakfast, what are we going to do?
We're going to gondola to Epcot.
Yes.
And from the gondola line, you can actually look down at the World Showcase. You can see Ratatouille. You can see Paris. You can see pretty much a lot of the World Showcase, too. Mm-hmm. So, nice big tease.
Well, you can see Spaceship Earth and the Land Pavilion as you're kind of coming in. And then you're there at International Gateway, which is really cool. You're like, I can see into the park. But we're not going to Epcot.
We're not going to Epcot.
All right, so we're actually going to go right across, though, to the friendship boats that pick you up and drop you off at International Gateway at Epcot. And we're going to get on a friendship boat, and we're going to go over to
Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
And the friendship boat is going to take us, we're going to stop at several hotels along the way on the boardwalk. So we'll be able to see the boardwalk, smell it. If you don't want to get on a boat, well, it has that smell.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got the bakery and the confectionery and all of that.
Yeah, it's got a distinct smell. If you didn't want to get on the boat, you can always walk to Hollywood Studios. That way, it's more of a little meandering, and you've got the lake, and you just kind of tootle over and take your time.
Maybe water's not your thing. So, but if it is, you're going to go past, on the friendship boat, you got the Yacht and Beach Club and the boardwalk. You're going to go past all that. You're going to go past, probably even going to dock at those, and then also go over to the Swan and Dolphin.
Which is really super cool. Those are beautiful.
But we're just trying to chill after a nice big breakfast and just enjoy the ride.
We're on the boat.
Yeah. And since, you're kind of limited on rides throughout the day, this is the ride for us. I know it's transportation, but it's a ride. And then we're going to get to Hollywood Studios, and you're going to see...
Peer over the gate.
Yeah, I mean,
you see at least the entrance. They always have that little grassy knoll kind of decorated with some kind of characters and stuff, so that'll be really fun to see.
Yep.
And then...
Well, and you get to see, Tower of Terror.
You do get to see the Tower of Terror.
Probably the Chinese Theater, the spires of Galaxy's Edge.
Exactly, the outpost.
But we're not going in.
We're not going in.
Nope.
But we are going to look.
Yep.
Grab a bus to Magic Kingdom.
Grabbing a bus.
And we're going in.
We're going to the Magic Kingdom. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
If you've got one day to do Disney, right? And you're going to go to one park.
We're going to do those nostalgia rides.
Yeah, that's the iconic kind of you're at Walt Disney World, you go to Magic Kingdom, and then you're in. And the first thing I can't wait for is, turning and seeing Cinderella's castle.
Oh, booyah.
Yeah, and getting that view and that emotion. It's going to be great.
Oh,
but then... this is where you get to do all the rides. So let's start naming them off.
True. And we picked our top 2 that we had to go on.
That's
Absolutely
true.
Must. Okay, what was yours?
We want to go on all of them, but
yeah.
the day's getting shorter and shorter. So my top 2 are Big Thunder Mountain Railroad and the Haunted Mansion.
And since he stole the Haunted Mansion from me, my top 2 are going to be Pirates of the Caribbean. Once again, that smell of the ride. Okay, I love it.
Bromine.
Yeah, bromine. And I really love the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Okay, so yeah, those are the 2. And then maybe we sneak in like the teacups on the way out.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. But then also maybe we can do Space Mountain on the way
maybe.
out.
It depends on those wait
Or
times.
the carousel, anyways. Okay.
If we can do it, we're going to do it.
Yeah, and then of course, obviously the parks are closing earlier now.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously we've taken some time to get to the Magic Kingdom, and of course we had that experience. Now we had some time in the Magic Kingdom. Now we got to leave, and so
it's time for another ride.
Well, it wouldn't be going to Walt Disney World if you didn't ride the monorail
at
least once,
right?
right?
On the monorail.
So we're gonna take the monorail to where?
The Contemporary.
It's
Hang
one
out.
stop.
Yeah, the Contempo Cafe is there. If you need to grab like a small snack, but we're not going to do that.
No, although we let's just say we have eaten in the Magic Kingdom. I mean, we probably went and got a gluten-free meal for you at Cosmic Rays, because it's not the Magic Kingdom if you don't have Cosmic Rays. Like for us, we love it, and it's just good food in our opinion.
Good food. And that whole separate gluten-free kitchen is why I love Cosmic
But
Rays.
specifically, now that the park is probably closed, because we shut it down,
early.
why are we going to the Contemporary?
Because we're going to grab a bus.
Yes, to where?
Disney Springs.
Yes. So,
I mean, come on, let's just end our day at Disney Springs.
Right, it's a great way to kind of round it out, right? And of course, you got the shopping, because we didn't take the time to do the shopping in the
World
park.
of Disney is going to be a must.
Yeah,
Okay.
World of Disney.
But
Gotta
also,
go. Yeah.
why not sneak in 2 more rides?
Okay.
The Aerophile
Aerophile, all
and
right.
the Amphicar.
And the Amphicar.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to ride on an amphibious car? Dude, it goes on water.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Well, and it rides, what, 3 to 4 people in the car?
3 to 4 people. It's
So,
$125
covers our family.
for
Yeah.
the Amphicar.
Yeah.
The Aerophile is $22, but there's like online coupons that you can get. Sometimes it's just $18.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
once in a lifetime, we've never done the Amphicar, so you just want to try it.
And now we've gotten some souvenirs, of course, at World of Disney, at least something to commemorate, maybe a t-shirt or hat or something, maybe a lounge fly.
Who knows? And then it's time to eat at Wine Bar George. Because up to this point, we haven't been there yet.
Nope.
So I'm definitely looking
So it's on the
forward to that,
brain,
too.
for sure.
It is on the brain.
Can't wait
And
to
once
share that
again,
experience.
If you open table those reservations, the open table app, not sponsored, but is a great way to grab them if they're already closed when you go to DisneyWorld.com.
There you go. Now, obviously, Disney Springs is going to start closing down. It's getting later in the evening. I guess we've got to leave, right? So what are we doing at this point? Are we going to say, hey, you only had one day to do Disney. You can't just go back to a resort. Is this where we're just going to go, like, what, Uber back to or Lyft back to the airport and catch another red eye? Or is it fair to maybe go to sleep at Pop Century and leave the next morning?
I think it's fair to go to sleep at the Pop Century and leave the next morning. What
There
do
you
y'all
go.
think?
Yeah.
Leave it down below in the comments.
So let us know, guys. Like, we just wanted to share this with you because we had these like grand ideas if you could do park hopping and all of this, how you would do
and
it in
then
one day.
Bam! COVID happened.
But we're like, all right, well, what if you still only had one day? Maybe you're in on business or something like that, and
you
you
still
had
wanted to do what you could during COVID, and it's like, all right, this kind of is the best of both worlds. So yeah, I think you get a lot of the flavor of Disney.
Yeah, for sure. I think you really do pick all of that up. The just that Disney bubble aspect of it.
The Disney bubble.
So let us know in the comments, guys, if you had one day to what is that one thing that you cannot miss at Disney?
The one ride at the park. So if you're gonna pick one park to go to, what's the one ride that you just can't miss? It's a must do.
There you go. Let us know, guys, in the comments. Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you will, if you haven't already, give the video a big like. It really does help when you guys do that, so thank you. And then also subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, get out there, have some fun, and we'll see you on the flip side.